Hello everyone, it is Wreck This Journal Wednesday, and look at this thing. It's like freaking ginormous now. Like I can't even hold it with one hand anymore, like it hurts. So one of the first things that I did was I got these emoji stickers because me and my best friend Tiffany are obsessed with emojis, and I found these emoji stickers and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get them. I went out and I got them, and I'm gonna send them to her. I'm not really gonna use them for myself, I'm just gonna send them to her. But they did come with this sheet that had all of the emojis on it and just showed what all emojis there are, and I was like, I can use this and make my own stickers out of this because I can just cut them off and then use a piece of Scotch tape and put them on my Wreck This journal. So that's what I did, and I just used all my favorite emojis that they had, and I put a few on the front on the cover, and I put the poop emoji, the heart emoji, the heart eyes cat emoji, the crown emoji, the bow emoji, the ghosty, and the pizza emoji. And those were the ones that I put on the front because those ones are like my all-time favorite emojis of all. I just added a ton of different emojis to the back. I just added the rest of my favorites. So I'm not going to go through and tell you each one because that would take a really long time, but I'm just going to show it to you guys and you guys will kind of get the picture. So now my back of my Wreck This journal isn't blank anymore. Now it has something to cover it up so it's not naked. I like the way it looks. My cover is almost completely ripped off. It just has like a little bit more to go, and I'm probably just going to tape it back on there once it does fall off. Like, it's gonna make me happy that it fell off because I wrecked my journal that much to the point where the cover fell off, but it's also gonna make me really sad because I worked so hard on it and now it fell off. Okay, so one of the first pages I did this past week was the Press Leaves and Other Found Things Here page, and I just added a few more little flowers to this page. I've been working on this page a lot these past couple of weeks because I've been finding lots of different flowers to put in here. Okay, so this was just a pretty little like magenta colored flower. You can barely see it for the tape, but it was really, really pretty, and it was one of the flowers that I planted for Earth Day a couple of years ago, and it comes up like every year. So I was like, I don't think that it'll hurt it to just pick one little flower to put my Wreck This journal. I added this pretty like purple flower right here. More purple flowers. Then I just added a few clovers because they started coming up and I was like, oh my god, I have to put some clovers in here because I just like the way that they look. So on this side I just added another little purple flower and that was it. So I just feel like I need to finish the rest of this page like right here, and then maybe like right here, and then I will be like completely finished with this page. Okay, so this was the cover this page using only office supplies page. And this is my first time ever making progress on this page. I just added a few little things to this page, like all that I had that was office supply related. And I just cut the end of an envelope off and just tape that on here. And then this was a paper clip. I couldn't find a regular paper clip, but I thought this one was pretty cool because it's like different shaped and like blue. So I just put it on this page, like literally put it on the page and then taped it down so then it doesn't come off. And then I just put an all-purpose label right here and wrote all-purpose label on it so you would know what it was. And then I cut a little piece of paper and just taped that in here because then on this side I just added a pencil and a pen and a Sharpie. Then I put another all-purpose label right here. And then you can't really see it, but I put a bunch of Scotch tape right here. I feel like Scotch tape is an office supply, so I figured it would work even though you can't really see it on camera. And then I just put a stack of staples in here. And then this was just a cute little bumblebee bookmark that I never use anymore that I just put on the page. So it's like literally sticking out of the top of the book, which I thought was cute. But yeah, this is all my progress with this page so far, and I don't think this page is going to take me that long to fill up. And I also wrote A on my all-purpose label, so I didn't have to leave it blank. And a little smiley face with its tongue sticking out, and a heart. I like putting things in here that makes the journal stick out more because it makes it thicker, and I think that like thicker journals look more wrecked. So I just liked the way that that made my journal look. Then this next page was the A Place for Your Grocery List page. I just wrote a grocery list this past week whenever I went grocery shopping so I wouldn't forget what I wanted. And it's nothing too special, but it was just on a piece of notebook paper, and I just cut it out. And what I thought was funny was I actually took my Wreck This journal to the grocery store with me and carried it around. So instead of just taking this little tiny piece of paper, I literally took the entire book grocery shopping with me, just so I could use my grocery list on this page. I don't know. I don't feel like this page is going to be that interesting. It's going to be kind of lame, but this is what it looks like so far. I just have a few more spaces to go, and it will be complete. I mainly worked on like the progress pages this past week because I'm kind of running low on ideas and I need to get my creative juices flowing before I can like go on with any other page. But this was the collect the stamps off of all of your mail. My dad just had a few envelopes with some stamps on them. And so I just stole those stamps and glued them in here. So now I have a few more stamps added to this collection. I had two of the same stamps. So this one's an American flag, and this one's the Statue of Liberty. And then this one's just an eagle. And then this one's like some weird Christmas stamp with camels on it. Still have a long way to go, and I don't know how I'm going to get them all because I never get mail. I'm actually thinking of like going and buying like an assortment of different stamps and just putting them in here myself, even though I didn't get them off my mail. Like, I never get mail. I get mail like every 3 years. Like once every 3 years, and that's it. Then this was the Glue Random Items Here page. And I just added one more thing to this page, and this was just a little pumpkin thing that came off of a Halloween straw that I had. And it came from the dollar store, but it's just like those little cute little pumpkin straws that they have around Halloween time. I did a DIY with them this past year, and I had to take them off, and I had a bunch left over, so I thought it would be cute to put in here because Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays of all time. And this also makes my journal look very thick. My pumpkins are cute. So this was the, I literally cannot hold this thing open anymore. Oh my god, it's so thick. This is the Sample Various Substances Found in Your Home page. Document what they are, create color themes. This page literally has like an odor of nail polish. Like, I'm weird, I kind of like the smell of it. Nail polishes and types of makeup in here because that's all I really have that's like interesting enough to put on this page. And on this side I did all of my nail polishes. And up here I have an assortment of pinks and reds. And as you can see, I kind of tried to go along with the collars with my markers like around the edges to separate them. And these were my purples and blues, which happens to be my favorite. I love the way that that looks. I think it's so pretty. And these are my greens and yellows and oranges. And then I just put nail polish over here to document what they were. And then on this side was all of my makeup, which was mostly like eyeshadows and lip glosses and lipsticks and different things like that. But up at the top here I have my greens and yellows and oranges, which is kind of ugly, but you know, all I had. So again, these were just eyeshadows and different types of lipsticks and lip glosses that I had. And then this right here was my pinks and my reds. And then these were my blues and my purples. This page makes you so messy. Just a warning for anybody who's new to Wreck This journal. But it was a lot of fun, and I had a ball making this page. And I also documented that this side was makeup. So, and yeah, that was all the progress that I made in my Write This Journal this past week, and I'm sorry that I didn't have very many interesting things to show you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and